line between the living and the dead disappears. Before we begin, if you've ever faced something chilling, something unexplainable, send us your story. We might feature it here. And don't forget to subscribe, because tonight's tale is one you won't forget. Are you sure this body is truly yours? Or could there be others, hidden deep in the dark corners inside you? Imagine if it wasn't one, not two, but 5, maybe 10 voices within you. How would you know which one is truly yours, which voice is real, and which one is borrowed? And when those spirits start claiming ownership over your body, when every heartbeat, every breath belongs to them, will you fight back? Or slowly, will your body just become their home, while you're nothing more than an unwanted guest, ready to be thrown out at any moment? Ethan lived in a small town called Maplewood, Pennsylvania. He was 22, had just finished his bachelor's degree in Pittsburgh, and came home for the summer holidays. A quiet, responsible boy, he helped at the local church and worked in his father's cornfields. His mother, Margaret, was deeply religious. His father, John Carter, was an old-school farmer, honest and hardworking. Ethan's closest friend was Adam, his childhood buddy, and they had grown up together, sharing every fair, festival, and mischief. That evening, light rain drizzled across the fields. The earthy smell of wet soil filled the air. Ethan and Adam had just finished field work and sat beneath an old oak tree. Adam lit a cigarette, passed it to Ethan. "Come on, man, college break, let your brain relax a little." They laughed, talked about Pittsburgh, about Ethan's possible engagement to a local girl, Sarah. Then suddenly, Ethan grew quiet, his eyes fixed upward, toward the tallest branch of the oak. Ethan whispered, "Don't you see it? Someone's sitting up there." Adam looked up. Nothing, just the branches swaying in the breeze, dusk creeping in. "Let's head inside. It's gonna pour," Adam said. But Ethan didn't move. He just stared. "You go. I'll be there in a while." Adam shrugged and walked away. Now Ethan was alone under the tree. He closed his eyes and suddenly felt a hand press down on his head. His lips moved on their own, muttering words in Latin, a language he had never learned. His breathing grew ragged, and then a violent gust of wind rushed down from the oak and slammed into him. The next day, Ethan changed. He muttered to himself. Sometimes he laughed in a woman's voice. Other times he cursed in the trembling tone of an old man. At times, his eyes rolled back, and he sat for hours, staring blankly at the wall. His mother noticed first. Then Adam. One afternoon in the fields, Adam heard Ethan whisper, "My name is Mary. I want justice." Then his voice shifted. "No, I'm Daniel. They burned me alive. This isn't your body, it's mine." Word spread through Maplewood quickly. Something was terribly wrong with Ethan. An old town elder revealed a secret. That oak tree where Ethan sat, decades ago, it was where executions took place. Those who were hanged there, murderers, innocents, victims, their spirits never left. And now they had found a vessel. Ethan. On new moon nights, Ethan's behavior worsened. He demanded strange things. Sometimes he screamed, "I need a black rooster's blood." Other times, "Bring me a cat's blood." He asked for food drenched in blood, or burned rice, or raw meat. His father and mother were terrified. When the new moon came, Ethan's body convulsed. His muscles tightened, his voice split into many, men, women, children, all speaking at once. He slammed himself against walls, scratched his own skin, leaving bloody marks no doctor could explain. They had no choice. Every new moon, they tied him down, hung garlic and charms at the door, and prayed he wouldn't hurt anyone. Finally, Adam and John sought help. A family friend told them about Father Gabriel, an old exorcist priest who lived in the neighboring town. When Father Gabriel arrived, he placed his hand on Ethan's forehead. Immediately, Ethan's eyes rolled back and he laughed, a woman's laughter, then a child's shriek, then a man's deep growl. Father Gabriel understood. This boy is not possessed by one spirit, but by many. Each has its own story, each demands something. He told the family, "Keep watch on him, don't leave him alone, don't let strangers come near. Pray daily. When the right time comes, we will begin the ritual." That night arrived on the 8th day after the new moon. The family prepared everything Father Gabriel asked for: holy water, candles, salt, ashes, and an old copper bowl. They took Ethan to the edge of the town by the riverbank. One circle for prayer, another, dark, drawn with ashes and blood for the exorcism. Ethan was placed inside. 4 priests surrounded him. The chants began. As the prayers grew louder, Ethan shook violently. His face twisted. His voice split. Dogs howled in the distance. Then, one by one, the spirits spoke through him. "I am Mary. My husband burned me alive for dowry. I want justice. I am Daniel, just 12 years old. My uncle drowned me in the well. I want a proper burial. I am Richard. The villagers accused me of a crime I didn't commit. They hanged me. I want my honor restored. I am Anna, a young bride who ended her life. But I refuse to believe I'm dead. I want revenge. I am Thomas, a drunk who sinned too much. I want redemption." That night arrived on the 8th day after the new moon. The family prepared everything Father Gabriel asked for: holy water, candles, salt, ashes, and an old copper bowl. They took Ethan to the edge of the town by the riverbank. One circle for prayer, another, dark, drawn with ashes and blood, for the exorcism. Ethan was placed inside. 4 priests surrounded him. The chants began. As the prayers grew louder, Ethan shook violently. His face twisted. His voice split. Dogs howled in the distance. Then, one by one, the spirits spoke through him. "I am Mary. My husband burned me alive for dowry. I want justice. I am Daniel, just 12 years old. My uncle drowned me in the well. I want a proper burial. I am Richard. The villagers accused me of a crime I didn't commit. They hanged me. I want my honor restored. I am Anna, a young bride who ended her life. But I refuse to believe I'm dead. I want revenge. I am Thomas, a drunk who sinned too much. I want redemption." They all fought to speak. They all demanded their rituals. The priests continued chanting. Ethan thrashed, tore at his own flesh, blood dripping from his eyes. His body convulsed as the spirits clashed inside him. Then suddenly, a blinding spark of light burst out. Ethan collapsed unconscious. One by one, the spirits fled, like birds escaping a cage. Silence fell. The dogs stopped barking. The night turned still. Ethan's body was free. For 2 days, he lay in deep sleep, as if his soul itself was exhausted. On the 3rd morning, his eyes opened, pale, sunken, dark circles under his eyes. Where am I?" he whispered. Father Gabriel smiled gently. "You're home, son, and now it's only you inside." But Ethan remembered nothing, only the image of something, sitting on that oak tree. His parents knew their son had changed. He spoke little, sat alone for hours, sometimes stared at the sky, as if searching for someone. Sarah, his fiancée, never came to see him again. Adam tried to cheer him up. but Ethan only gave a faint smile. And whenever someone asked him, "Ethan, are you okay now?" he would sigh deeply, look away, and whisper, "This body may be one, but whose it truly is, that question still isn't answered." You've just heard the terrifying story of Ethan Carter, a young man whose body became the battlefield for restless souls. Do you think those spirits truly left him, or do they still watch from the shadows, waiting for another chance? If you've experienced something unexplainable, paranormal, terrifying, or just plain strange, email us your story. The address is in the description below. And remember, this was Echo and Ash Stories. Subscribe for more tales that will haunt your nights.